Okay, let's talk about portion control and macronutrient breakdown. So, first, why portion control is important. This is what helps you maintain a healthy weight. It's that awareness around what you're eating and how much. That's what reduces that risk of overeating, of the weight gain that we don't want. It allows you to enjoy a variety of foods and not feel like you're overdoing it. But by doing that, you promote healthy digestion because we're eating enough in a good variety. We're regulating blood sugar, and all of those things then help manage hunger and cravings. So, putting this together, we encourage mindful eating through this process long term after practice, which promotes a really healthy relationship with food. And it will overall help us prevent chronic diseases because we're getting that variety in. So, estimating. Using your hand as a guide to estimate portion sizes on the go is an amazing way to keep mindful, like not freaking out about I didn't get this perfect, right? The other way is aiming for like a balanced plate. So at least half veggies. I would say closer to a third protein, a quarter is probably not enough. And then the rest you can fill with extra fun foods like carbs and fats. That is the picture is more of like your balanced approach. So you really want to get between like 35 to 40% from protein. So 35 is a pretty good standard depending on your maintenance, 40% from carbs, which includes fruits and veggies, and then 25% from fats. So this is sort of what it looks like from a hand perspective. And this is for a variety of different foods as well. So you can come back to this if you ever need to, because it's fantastic for on the go. I have like a mini version of this that is on the travel resources guide, but really your palm equaling about 3 ounces of protein using your hand for nuts and fruits, your fingertip for a fat source, or a thumb for 2 servings of a fat source. Really just even take a screenshot of this, honestly, save it to your phone, star it, put it in your favorites folder. This is the best thing to have on hand when you're questioning it. So, how do we do that from a menu? First, we ask, is there protein in the dish? Let's always choose something with protein. We're not 6 years old. We don't need to have a bowl of mac and cheese. We know how that's going to make us feel, right? Are there vegetables on the plate? Veggies are what's going to give us micronutrients, energy, and what's the sauce? Is it a cream? Is it a broth? Is there vegetables in it? Cream might be higher on fats and calories, where broth or a wine might be a lighter option. Tomato sauces are great. And other bases, but look out for sodium and carbs. If you're watching sodium and carbs, the tomato sauces and other bases might be higher in that area. So what's the portion size, lunch or dinner? Just consider how much you're eating in one setting. Use that hand guide. What are the overall calories for the meal? The restaurants will usually have them posted like on their websites, things like that. So consider also too, like, will I enjoy this? Does it serve my goals? How will I feel after I eat this? Is it nutrient dense or is it calorie dense? And when I say nutrient dense, is there protein again? Are there vegetables on the plate? A variety of colors? Is there a little bit of a carb source? Calorie dense would go back to like pastas, things that are very bulky and like sit in our stomach and don't have a variety of nutrients. It's all one thing, right? Are you having an appetizer or dessert too? That's okay, people. Ask the same questions for each of those additional plates and how many calories all three of those plates are. So it's really like sectioning things out. Don't make it overwhelming for yourself. Treat yourself to a little bit of each. So, what are the benefits of this? Proper portion control and macronutrient breakdown help you achieve your goals. They help you stay on track. They help you be mindful of what you're eating and feel good about yourself so that you can go out to eat and continue to have your social hobbies. Because if we're not, right, if we're just going out without being mindful, think about how you'll feel: bloated, inflamed, guilt. Guilt is a huge one, lethargic, and then hungry, probably still, if we're only eating sugar, those types of things. Where if you go into it with a game plan, mindful, you can come out of it feeling really good about yourself. And that's what we want. Some challenges: look for calorie estimation on the menu. A good tip is that you can always ask the server to take half of the meal and just box it to go. Then you kind of are getting meal prep for yourself, which is pretty cool. Choose out of the app or dessert instead of doing both. Think, do I want an appetizer or do I want a little bit of a dessert? Always choose your meals for your goals and learn to estimate those portion sizes visually. As we get into more of learning what macros are, it's easier to identify them and it's easier to make those well-rounded, balanced meals. The only difference we should think about with like our home cooked meals and meals out are in that kitchen, how much extra oil, butter, salt, sugar, sauce are they adding that you normally wouldn't at home? Other than that, it's really proteins, carbs, and fats, right? So it's a great challenge. Keep continuing on. Let me know if you have any questions.